Hi, this is Kim Pinkney and welcome to my channel. outline a good portion of this. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and probably put a little bit of something right here. Hopefully it'll turn out okay. Let's see. I have to let it dry just a little bit, but I think I'll just add some little marks on here. Just to show that the hair has some texture to it. It's not just little lines. And I envision something like a rainbow, like another rainbow dress, or just some like offbeat colors, beautiful makeup, some glitter. That's what I would put on here. And I'm just being random with my pattern here. Now the cool thing about this is that she doesn't have to be bald. This could be a tight fade where it has just like really short hairs, and you could put like a little pattern in here if you wanted to. How I would do it is I would put little itty bitty tick marks. It's the same way that I would do a beard or a mustache. I would just go ahead and do little tick marks where the hairline would be, and then I would put whatever little design I would put here. So maybe a star, and instead of doing a straight line, I would use the tick marks just to show the pattern. Just gently add tick marks, and then you just refine them by adding more tick marks and stuff. And I would do this with probably a colored pencil and just do like little tick marks, maybe from where the star is coming from. Let's see, you can even, I'm going to do like the little straight lines and then do the tick marks around it. Just little tick marks in wherever the hair direction would be. Or I would go ahead and add tick marks all over, like just little lines. Just let your pencil go wherever it wants, and then erase the shape that I want into the hair. Maybe use a blending stub, or even shade it in like that. You have the hint of the tick marks, and then just like erase the shape. Let's see, I'll put like a little circle here, a little circle there, and then just refine it by adding the tick marks around it. So you could be your own little barber shop if you wanted to. So I'm leaving this space open just for you. Those of you who are interested in adding a little something something. right here for now. I'm thinking of giving her a choker. Let's see. And then having like little stars on the choker. Oops. Just a happy, something to make you smile type of thing. Let's see. We'll have like little tiny circles. Let's see, and we'll have, this might be a little awkward to color. I might need to make the circles bigger, so I think I'll do that. That way, if you want to add like shadow and gradients and things like that, it's a little bigger and a little bit easier to work with. And we'll start with one star. And then we'll add a second star. Let me see. I like freehanding it better. And then, let's see, I want to add more stars, and I think I'll just have stars just coming straight on down. So let me go ahead and add those in here. Yeah, the whole concept of this Behold Beauty book is that whenever I picked up a coloring book, I would barely see any people of color, superheroes or otherwise. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to be, this is one of the pages that I'll be having in my book, and I hope to have this on sale by October. It's a lot to ask for, but it's a goal. I have to give myself at least a goal. Let's see. see, and I want to see, this is where her shoulder would be. Maybe about right here. We'll just have it end right here. And I wonder, no, I'll just do that like it is, and I'll have it probably cut off, probably about right. Let's see, haven't decided yet. And I wanted to draw people of all sizes. That's one of the things that I didn't have in my coloring books, that you had people of all shapes and sizes, different colors, different backgrounds, different cultures. It was always just maybe an afterthought. It's like, oh, we'll just toss one of those in there. You know, maybe we'll toss somebody like that in there. This one is going to be primarily black women. I don't want there to be a stigma against other women of color either. So I have a few Indian women, I have a few Eastern women that I am throwing in here, but the majority of the women that I have are black or have black features. How you use your crayon, whether you pick up your brown crayon or not, that's on you. It's your book once you buy it. And just express yourself. I mean, these people can be green. It's just that I wanted to give them different features. And I find people, I try to find the beauty in people that I draw, especially when I'm drawing live people, because I've come across a lot of people who would never be the subject of anyone's coloring book. And it's kind of sad when you don't see someone who looks like you, or, you know, your representation of people who look like you in coloring books or drawing books or anything like that. So diversity isn't just all about color, but it is all about shapes and different ideas. And I didn't have any idea of what I wanted to put in the book. You know, I didn't have like, okay, this is going to be a mermaid book, or this is going to be a steampunk book. This is all just whatever comes into my little rabbit-ass mind. But when I do start to focus on a theme, it's going to be, I'm going to try to feature things that you've never seen before. And I've never seen before, but I would love to see more of. So if there's anything that you'd like to see, if there's a coloring book or coloring pages that you'd like to have that you've never seen before, let me know, and maybe we can come up with something. Let's see. Hi Mars, how you doing? I have actually gone through and added to my 30-day pictures the pork assassin. I've changed her outfit up, made her a little bit more butch. Let's see, where is, like, these were the original images of the pork assassin as I was trying to flesh her out, but I'm like, yeah, this is kind of boring, I could do better. And then there was the second try, and then I have, not that one, I started coming up with this one. And she looks a little bit more steampunk than anything. I'm not sure what I want to do with the legs. Ooh, this could be like a cape. I didn't even think of that. Haha. Okay, but I did want her to be buff. And I'm thinking about her secret identity is going to be like someone who looks like what's her name, Queen Latifah, because she's so badass. I mean, it may not be the most flattering, but I definitely wouldn't mind seeing Queen Latifah as a blonde. I think that's what color her hair is supposed to be. So when the week comes along where the heroes have to have their secret identity, I'm going to draw her. But these are still rough. I do like that idea of a character not having, having all these pockets but can't find what they're looking for, or the pockets are hidden. I was telling my son about how Batman would be if he outsourced his outfit to, I don't know, a different country to have it worked on, since maybe his guy may have been passed away or kidnapped or whatever, whoever works on his toys. And then he gets it and he can't find the pockets. I mean, he knows that the stuff is there, but maybe there's a hidden feature that keeps other people from... Oh, I hear you about the costume. Oh my God. I went back and I hunted different things, of things that I thought might look cool or be practical. And with the pork assassin, I had, what was it? I kept thinking, I was looking up what assassins would wear. I kept thinking what would be comfortable. And I figured that if she wanted to look hot, I'd give her a corset. And if she, like in real life, maybe she's kind of heavy set. And then if, what's the word? Her secret identity, she could be like kind of letting it all hang out, and nobody would imagine that this hourglass character is, would be her. But, let's see. And then this outfit, oh my God, I can't stand it. One of the things I wanted to do was, one of the things I'm going to do with this outfit right here is that I'm going to probably, I'm going to definitely redesign it, but I'm going to look for other outfits. I think having too many lightning bolts like this is kind of tacky. So I'm thinking of, and everything's so, I want to get it to the point where it's kind of simplified too. So I'm going to be looking on Pinterest and looking for outfits that would kind of fit what she does. If the spider is coughing, and it's coughing out these the webbings, and the webbings inside of them, when she throws it, it becomes lightning, so it kind of sticks to the person. Oh, that's kind of cool. Your first character looks like an albino cat with a classic gothic look with a modern twist. Now, is she more cat-like looking, or is she more human-like looking? And it's kind of funny because I like drawing other people's characters, and have problems with my own, you know, that sort of thing. I wanted goggles for this one, and then have this be a mask that she can pull up over her mouth. You just pull it up, and she's got the snout and stuff like that. And it kind of looks menacing, more like a razorback pig than a, or, you know, like a demonic looking pig than a, what's the word? Than like a cutesy pig. Oh, okay. Now, are you going to do it in like your own drawing style, or are you going to do it like as a like anime type of style where it's like really super, what is it called? Simplified lines? I love drawing people that look like animals or have animal-like ears or like cat-like eyes, things like that. That's so cool. Okay. Oh, sweet. Got a new subscriber. Welcome, Queen. Okay. Let's see, I got another book just so that I could use that for the 30-day drawing challenge. Let's see. Next character is going to be, let's see, was the rice one. This is what I was going to do for the original 30-day challenge, was this character right here. She was Enchanter Napalm, but I wanted to have her be like Egyptian. It says she has a god complex, green eyes, gray straight hair, golden, brown, and purple outfit. And she was going to be my big bruiser. And she would have to like use her mental powers in order to activate her fire powers, and she would have like a little fire playing on her forehead. Pulling that up a little bit, little fire playing on her forehead, and then she would have like a little fire. But I was trying to figure out how to try to capture the Egyptian look, you know, and then she would use her fire to propel herself in the air, but she'd have to focus with this fire here on her forehead. It's just kind of crazy. I wonder if I can up my resolution just a bit. It kind of looks like it sucks. Let's see. I wonder if it'll let me update it. Give me one quick second. Style, public, stream options, highest quality viewer playbacks and higher resolutions. Hopefully that'll work. And let's see. I wonder if it'll let me do, I gotta play with this more to see what the higher resolution would look like, if I can figure that out. Okay, it's streaming well at 720, so that should be good enough. I'll have to play with it later. Okay. Alright, moving forward. Okay. I gotta come up with Rice Boss. This was the original picture of that one kid, Fire Fist, I think that's what I was calling him. Oh, did you really? Oh my gosh. Can you send me a link to your Facebook so I can see what she looks like? And is it Roja or is it Raha or Rajo? Woman, send links, send links. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's see what we got here. See, next character that I need to come up with, not Cough Spider, Orc Assassin, Fondle Machine, or here we go. I could do the Algebra Beetle and the oh, but I like Sister Booty. Oh God, this is hard. Okay, Fondle Machine. All right. So let's see. Who should I have be the Fondle Machine? And I think the Fondle Machine was going to be kind of robotic. But how about we be... Oh, Rango. Okay. Okay, that's tight. Who could be the Fondle Machine? Fondle Machine. Let's see. Let me put this down. Fondle. I guess this will be my cyborg. Let's see. Okay, how would a Fondle Machine look like? Definitely be all hands. Let's see. So I'll give her maybe some cybernetic hands. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find you. I found you. Okay, let's find your thingies. Okay, photos, and I'm gonna try. If you don't mind, I want to friend you as well. Let's see. I don't see a follow or anything. Okay, let's see. Photos. Oh my gosh, are those the outfits? They are cute. Let's see. Now, what are you using for watercolors? Just out of curiosity. And okay, fashion designs are cute. You can go anywhere with these. You can put all kinds of patterns and stuff like that on them. Let's see, I've got fashion. Let's see, fashion. Oh, that's cute with the little star. Okay, back. Do you do needlepoint? Because I see like a whole bunch of X's everywhere on this one piece of paper. Or cross stitch, possibly. Okay, the outfits that you have showing on here are really wicked cute. They're going to be super complex to draw, like if you're going to animate them, but they are so cute. I like your style. I like the style. Alright. Oh, Winsor & Newton. Okay. I like Crayola better. Nah, just teasing. I never use Winsor & Newton. That is pretty tight. Okay. And it's funny, I draw on the cross stitch, but I don't cross stitch myself. Like I was thinking about putting something on. Let me pull this up. On one of these, but I'm not sure what I want to put on here. I did one of what is that called? I did a. Words are hard on Sunday. Sorry about that, you guys. Let's see. It's a what's his name? All Might. I did an All Might one, and I did one with Deku, and I did Speed Racer on one of these. Actually, I think I did All Might on t-shirt fabric and tried to make that into a wall scroll. The only thing is t-shirt, you have, art block. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. I use this sort of material, that cross-stitch material, for mini wall scrolls because it's stiff. I tried to do fabric drawing on like t-shirts and tried to make them into a wall scroll, but it just kept stretching. So I just pretty much thought this would be the best. Plus you can color with crayons, markers, and you're not going to wash it, so it's like cool. Alright, fondle machine is going to be a hard one. I might have to switch. Let's see. And I want to try to get the whole body on here, so I'm going to have to measure stuff out a little bit. Now this is probably like wicked light. I noticed that when I went back to check my stream that I couldn't even see what I was drawing. So I'm going to use a darker pencil. Let me bring it down a little bit more. Okay. I'm not sure how well this is going to erase. Let's see, so about right here. Fondle machine. The head is way too big. Yeah, this isn't going to be kind. Okay. Let's see. So we'll make the head about this big. Yeah, so I think that this fondle machine is going to be someone who's kind of like Kali. I think that's how her name is pronounced. Let's see. Yeah, let me do it with this pencil. Let's see, so if I were a fondle machine, and I was a superhero, I don't know if I would want to be, let's see, something that somebody would want me to touch them. Let's see, maybe her whole upper body will be mechanical, or let's see. Let's see, so try to think practical with the character design. Let's see. Fondle machine. I'm wondering if maybe she might have different attachments. Oh, now that would be cool. She'd have different attachments. Maybe, and then maybe can add extra arms if she needs to. So like if she needs to, she can throw more guns on her. Okay, let's see. Bring that back this way. And she's going to have to be strong. She might end up being my big bruiser. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Let's see. And I'm wondering if... Oh, okay. I'll make her mask kind of weird. I think I'll have it just hit underneath her chin. And let's see, give her this sort of action going on. Let's see. No, not like that. We'll give it some straps. And let's see how. Do a lot of crisscrossing. Let's see. Oh, did it? Okay, let me hit refresh. It looks like I might still be active. There we go. I hope that's a little bit better. Let's see. I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. And again, I am still too big. Head. Oh no, you didn't miss anything intense. No, basically I am designing the fondle machine. Oh, Lord. It's my daughter. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Kayla, I'm streaming. Do you mind if I call you back later? Yeah. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can see what I'm drawing. But before I was drawing one of the pages from the comic book. All right, love you too. Bye bye. Okay. Okay. She says she's proud of me. Yeah, she is. She was in the Marine Corps, and now she's out, and she and I are collaborating on this comic book. Well, no, I'm sorry, the coloring book. She's really driving me, and been really instrumental in encouraging me on producing it. So I gave her an update that I'll call her back and touch base with her. Okay, let's see. So whenever I have artist block, I go searching the internet. I look at Pinterest, and I try to, especially when it's designing characters, clothes are hard, but it gets easier if you can stay focused on the practicality of why they look the way they look. I think I'm going to have her, let's see, I want her to be able to switch out body parts. So if she's a fondle machine, it's all about the hands. It's all about, oh, your Wi-Fi hates you. It's all about the arms and being able to get the job done. So let's see. You want to be prepared for virtually everything, because you don't know what you're going to come across. So maybe one rifle, one, what's it called? So long range and short range weapons. Let's see. What can I do with her head? I'm gonna have to look it up. Or actually, let me just use my imagination instead of going to a random generator. I'll use that as a last resort. Okay, let's see. I am the fondle machine. So she looks more like a machine. Maybe if I, let's see. I know she's got her eyes in there. Let's see. Give her a different type of visor. Maybe one that can look around a little bit better. Let's see, different interface. But I want it to kind of look menacing as well. Okay, so this will come over her face. Okay, this is going to be a weird ass mask. I'm going to have her have it come over her mouth. So like this would have her teeth on it. And then her lips are down here, and the mask continues down here. I have no idea how it's going to attach. Let me see. Let me turn her to the side here. So if the mask was doing this sort of thing, it'll have to stick out far enough. Here's her head. Oh, you know what this could be? This could be a giant robot. That might be cool too. Like maybe like he had on what is that one called Men in Black, where they had a little guy like right inside piloting the robot. So maybe this is a robot from outer space dressed up as a woman. Ooh, here we go. Let's see what we got. I don't want to give him like Iron Man face. But where would they sit? Right here would make sense. Krang was down here on the belt. Let's see. If you're on the arms, you'd swing too much. So maybe let's have him here in the neck. So we'll have like, but the neck would be vulnerable. So let's protect it. Let's see. We'll give it kind of like a rib cage type of thing to it. So, oh, okay. How about this? Our creature or whatever who is the pilot is right here in the neck. And he can turn people into biomechanical robots for him. All he has to do is just attach to the neck. And I think it should be like a choker. So maybe it's a secret identity type of thing that nobody knows that there's this little person inside. Or maybe they could call this a dog collar, or one of those slave collars, you know, like for bondage. I gotta look one of those up. And this could be like a bondage mask. Yeah, this will be this will be a hero that is completely misunderstood. So like maybe a ball gag. Oh yeah, okay. Now we're getting crazy, but what better way of like kind of like the aliens? They would, yeah, I'm gonna turn that into a ball gag. That would be so tight. Okay, let's see. Give me a second. I'm gonna look up. No, I don't need to do all that. All I know is right now, once it contacts the mouth, let's see. There we go. Once it contacts the mouth, it will take over. So then it can do whatever it wants, and pretty much turn you into the thing where it, you know, it changes its shape and stuff. So it's a parasite. Okay, so here we go. Got the ball gag mouth. But I think it should be even like more disgusting, kind of like how the alien was. It's like something that you can't take off, no matter how you try. It's got you. So, and it can make whatever alterations to your body it wants. Let's see. So maybe this was a former hero, and then this thing took over. Okay, alright. And now we are the fondle machine. Okay, I'll bend the legs here. I keep wanting to draw the shoes and stuff, but I make the body too big. Okay. Alright, so fondle machine. Let's see. Okay, so maybe that's how this thing took over this alien. And if this is an alien, who says that they have eyes right here? Let's see. And in theory, you really don't need eyes if you're controlling it from right here. But if they can program themselves to jump into this creature's eyes, we'll have it have an eye right there, an eye right there. Let's see, we'll have an eye on the side here, or I could have the eye go around. It's like spider-like, so it'd be like maybe a spider-like creature. Nah, we've already got a spider. Okay, let's see. Now I'm feeling the pinch with the outfit. Let's see. Practical. Let's see. Let's see, what would make sense? We have eyes on our side here, eyes right here, eyes right here. We can't see the nose. Let's see, and this is a mask, so maybe the whole thing, when it comes out, it goes into the mouth and maybe spreads out. So let's see, if it's going to do that, and it's going to grip the head. I can imagine what some of the people would say. Oh, that's one heck of a ball gag, man. Okay. Alright, so I've got the face kind of, sorta. You got an eye where your ear would be. I want to change those eyes to something like, kind of like a, what is it called? Like a fly. Maybe like a fly's eyes. Okay. Let's see. Let me bring this down a little bit. Raise this up so we can see a little bit better. There we go. Alright. Fondle machine. Let's see. So, okay, so and maybe the eyes can travel. I don't know. Okay. So we got that going on. And we'll say that the person loses all will. Let's see. I don't know. If something just jumped on your head, we'll say that. And I think I want to make it more biomechanical, but I'll have to play with that in a bit. Okay, so we are a superhero. We are, let's see, a machine. But it takes over the head. What can it do to the body? I was thinking about making like kind of like a Barbie ball joint type of thing. But I think it should just be a regular person. So we'll say that its latest body. Let's see. It could be funny. Went to an 80s party. Came back from a flash dance party. So they got like lots of leg warmers and stuff like that. What a feeling. Oh, that would be funny. It chose the best body it could find. So it went to an aerobic studio and took the first person it found. And we'll give her a ponytail. Okay, so we'll have the hands rather have attachments, since we are a fondle machine. Let's see. We'll have weapons inside the leg that can open up. And hold either. Oh, that's a lot. I'm gonna have to give more thought to fondle machine. Okay, but if we have claw-like hands, kind of like a perv. And maybe if they're able to become bigger or smaller. This might be better. Oh, here we go. I figured out my alien hero look. Hurry. Okay. How do I find your hero? Okay, I'm going to check out your Facebook in case you put it there. Let me go back. No. Oh, yeah, I hear you. I'm kind of stumped on the outfit here, too. I'm thinking that she's going to... I'm going to have to give her some work. But right now, I'm thinking that either I'll have her be like a... it looks like it's bondage type of thing. I don't know. But if I throw extra arms on here... Let's see... No, I want to find out. Let's see. Here we go. I just came from my 80s party, or I was just exercising, and the next thing I know, I'm a superhero. Like these are the leotards. We'll have like work it. I don't think anybody even wears this anymore. Well, of course not. That was the 80s. Okay, so I'm going to look up some different types of claws, and then I'll update this. But it's not too bad of a start. So I'm wondering if this alien has to be summoned, and then when they're summoned, it just jumps on the first person it can find, and they become biomechanical. We'll just have that go this way. So it could be male, female, it could be anything. What's a thought? Let's see, we'll just keep it right here. Or I can move this back. Let's make it easier for you guys to see. Let's see. So, fondle machine. These could spin. Maybe have one that shoots out maybe a gun? I don't know. But it's pretty much just an orb. And there's a creature inside, or a person inside. An intelligence. And then it just like has all these straps come out, attaches to that person, and then just takes over. And until it can find somebody that can, I guess, sustain it. That'd be kind of messed up that you are just a regular human being, and something comes along and it jumps you and takes over your body. So maybe this person's not a willing participant. So I'm going to jot some of this stuff down. Okay, fondle machine is an alien. God, something in this ball. Well, alien orb. Takes over a body when it needs to. And I'm wondering what should happen to the person after it's done. Does it kill the person? Does it make them feel icky afterwards? Let's see. I'm wondering if it can be kind of like a witchblade, where it can only inhabit women, and something like that. Alien come from the planet. Oh, okay, all right. Now I'm wondering if I'm wondering how it would come, but it is a parasite, alien orb parasite. With armor about, oh, that's pretty tight. Yeah, crystals, since you can find them naturally, it makes sense to use. The crystals are her armor. Okay, that's pretty cool. Just try to stay away from Sailor Moon. But if they're the armor and maybe their power source, that's pretty tight too. I'm assuming that these crystals are like super rock hard and stuff, and do they have to be fixed? Does it have to be maintained? Does it lose its power after a certain time? Definitely like to hear more about how the crystals become armor. Do they just mold? Are they, and why crystal? Why not Why not some other alloy? Maybe is the crystal living? Is it just an There's so many stupid questions I can ask. You know? Okay. Okay, so this is an orb parasite. Takes over a body when it needs to. And does it disfigure it permanent? Oh yeah, let's have it disfigure permanently. Okay, so this could be like a starship, maybe. Because I'm trying to think of more along the lines of, what is that called? Star Blazers, or, what is that? Where you have a spaceship. It's got tons of people, everybody's living in it, but they're all like microscopic. So they're almost like germs. God, can you imagine? They go into somebody's body. They go into somebody's body and just change them. Okay, now that's tight. I like your storyline. That's gonna be cool. Okay, so disfigures permanently. And so the person, yeah, they should feel violated. But if they find the same person over and over again, they might be able to use them. So I'm going to keep messing with this fondle machine. And it's going to be pretty interesting. Maybe I need to find... Oh, this is going to be cool. And can they live without the body? Or once they've deposited themselves into a body, like maybe this is kind of like the Alien, they finally find a body that works and that will accept it. Maybe they're looking for a home world. Maybe that's what this is. That the starship is floating around trying to find the right person, and then it finds this crazy team, and you know, it's like, damn it, they need us. You know, we gotta help. So yeah, I think I'll do that. That's going to be a little microcosm all in itself. Okay, so that's fondle machine. But it always looks like a pervert. How about it? Oh yeah, that would be crazy. It'll have like a strap on every now and then. It's like supposed to be a weapon. It's a weapon, honest. But it looks like it's a weapon in our world. Just trust me on this. It shoots lasers. It doesn't make babies. Okay. And maybe it'll come to this person, the only person that can accept it, without getting killed or something like that, or dying or being permanently disfigured or whatever. She's got to get something out of this. Okay, so I'll have to definitely work on that backstory. Okay, so that was Fondle Machine. And I'll redraw that one later. Let's see. Maybe I might be able to use this Enchanter Napalm. She could be a good bad guy. Let's see. Oh, there's a person I started. I think I was redrawing the Napalm chick. Jump on something else. I have no idea what this one was going to be. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Next one was going to be Captain Math. Captain Math. Okay. Captain Math. Oh, here we go. Okay. This reminds me of like this, and I'm going to try to stay within this shape right here. If I can stay here, that'll be a nice golden spot. Okay. Captain Math. How about we make math come to life? But it's... Should we have it be evil math? Bad math? Let's see. And maybe it can multiply punches. Let's see. We got physical. Oh, I need to look at the list. Let me get back to that. Captain Math, where are you going to fit in? Type in 30-day. Let's see. Where is my keyboard? Oh, there it is. There we go. 30-day superhero drawing challenge. Alrighty, go back. There it is. Okay, so I need to zoom in. That's what I need to do. Okay, I've already got the big bruiser. Technology hero is going to be the fondle machine. Martial artist, sorcerer. Huh. Oh, Captain Math can help you with your math homework, and it is a psychic. Solve for X. Here's how you solve for X. Creature-themed hero or aquatic hero. Creature-themed. Gosh, the technology hero can substitute for the creature-themed hero. No. He's technology. Or she's technology. Let's see. Weird-looking hero. Deformed or physical oddity. A weird-looking hero. Weird-looking. What could Captain Math just posted? Princess Eden. Now, is that on your Facebook or is it in your Instagram? Because I don't see it so far. If you would, just put a link in the chat so I can see it. I can go right to it. Oh, it's on Facebook. Okay. Alright, I'm in Facebook, but I don't see your posts. Let's see. Oh, is this it? No, that's a dress. You're Bunny Girl, right? I don't see. Let me look into photos. Videos. I don't know, homie. Okay, that grid looks tight. Okay, yeah, I really don't see it. Okay, let me go back to my thing. Okay, I don't see it. I was in your Facebook. I don't see it. Just posted Princess Eden. I don't see it, homie. refresh. Is it supposed to show up on your timeline, or I don't see it in your photos? Okay, alright, I gotta get back to this thing. Okay, creature theme. Oh, Captain Math, Captain Math. Let's see, we've got plot. Okay. Captain Math. I think Captain Math should have a little space right here, kind of like a screen, and then you can see, like, let's see, let me draw her face. So if I was drawing this chick, let's see, Captain Math. I wonder if they could just, like, Captain Math has no face, but you will see an equation symbol of some sort, so maybe a plus sign. Or maybe they circle her head like atoms, like or like a halo. Numbers could do that. Maybe she was a math professor or something like that. Let's see. I hate how. Well, at least I'll just come up with whatever it is. My other hero. Let's see. Not Captain Math, but the boss. Boss Rice. Boss Rice. Let's see. How could I do Boss Rice without being... Let's see. Weird looking hero. Alien deformed. Weird looking hero. Alien or deformed or physical oddity. Let's see. Physical oddity. Well, it's a hard one. I gotta think about that one. Martial artist, weapon-based hero. Martial artist. Martial artist. Okay. This is where I have the brain fart. On your timeline, I'm not able to request your friendship. There's no button for it. I've got Namaris Joseph, and then there's a Namaris S. Joseph, and let's see, I'll add this one. I don't know if this is you or not. Let me go back. Okay, I just sent you a message. I don't know if you'll get it because I'm not sure if I'm choosing the right account. Okay, Instagram. I haven't been on Instagram in ages. Okay. Okay, I am on my Instagram. Let me see if I can find you that way. Okay, I can't find you under your name. What is the Instagram handle? Okay, alright, while you're doing that, weird looking hero, alien, deformed, or physical oddity. One of the ways when I was in school, I went to International Academy of Design, and they gave us different ways on how to create characters, different characters. One way was doing, what is it called? Animal, vegetable, mineral. So we would choose, we'd just put a list up, animal, vegetable, mineral. So we put like a whole bunch of animals up, whole bunch of minerals up, and a whole bunch of, you know, other random stuff. And then we had to choose from each one of the piles of, or each one of the listings, and create a character from that. Another way that we created characters was that we took this method. Let me see if I can find a piece of paper. Well, these were characters that I was going to be working on before. I'll tell you about this one later. But you take a piece of paper, 8.5 by 11 usually, and you would draw like the top part of the head up to a certain point. You'd fold the paper over, and then you pass it to the next person. But you have to make sure that you bring the lines down. So like say you did the top part of the head, like with hair, like this. And then you bring the lines down so that the person knows where the head starts. You fold it over. They're not supposed to look. And then they keep going. They do the eyes. And then they'd have to fold it over again. But first, before they finish, they have to bring the lines down a little further so that you can see where the head goes. And then they'd have to fold it over. And then the next person would do the nose. And we had a class full of people who could draw or who could not draw. And we came up with some really crazy stuff. So they do the nose, bring it down a little bit further, bring the lines down a little further, fold it so you can't see it, and then from there you're supposed to finish up the face. And then once we pass it to the last person has to make the whole face look good. So you open it up and you get something like this. And you got to do something with that. And that's another way of making a brand new character. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I came up with oh gosh, we came up with all kinds of crazy stuff. One day I'm gonna go through my old designs and things like that, my old assignments, and I'll share some of those things with you guys. But since I don't have anybody here to bounce off of except for you guys, if you have somebody throw out an animal, somebody throw out a mineral, and someone throw out a vegetable. Animal, mineral, and vegetable. And I have to take each one of those items and make that into a whole nother creature. And that'll be my number 7, my weird looking hero, alien, comma, deformed, or physical oddity person. So if you guys would help me out with that, if somebody would choose animal or just throw out an animal, I'll take the first animal I see. Whoever types it, first animal I see, I'm going to draw, or at least incorporate that into this humanoid creature. It may not even be humanoid, it may just be an animal. And then anybody else can jump in. Just give me the first amethyst. Okay, amethyst. Okay, so that's be the first one. Okay, so now I need an animal. Maris, if it's just you and me, hey, you know, I'll do it. I gotta look up what an amethyst looks like. Oh, lion. Okay, amethyst lion. And then I need a vegetable of some sort. Okay. Ooh, I like that. That's very pretty. Okay, and I just need a vegetable. Any kind of vegetable. Could be squash. Oh, okay. Oh. Did I say any kind of vegetable? Okay. Lion, squash. Okay, and squash is in like this round. Let's see, that's a summer squash. Let me see. Oh. Okay. I am going to take a squash shape. Let me draw it with this one and then I'll just go over it again. Okay, we have a squash shape. And then I am going to give it a lion face. Let's see. do it this way. Oh, damn. Okay. Keep me honest. And then I'm going to do amethyst as the main all around here. But you see how you can make some really crazy crap using that method. Let's see, mains are kind of like this. We have a cosmic lion. And it can have crystals, like a crystal type pattern. And if I wanted to get cute, let's see, or I can do like a crystal lion squash. So like this whole body would be. Okay, he kind of looks like a sperm cell, but just go with it with me here. Work with me here. Work with me. And we'll just do all kinds of random prism shapes. That'll be the tip of the tail. Let's see, and it could go fur to let's see. Let me see if I can get a really good. Let's see. But does that kind of help with your art block? I mean, it's like once you start to draw it, you'll start to like look at it going, you know what, this might look better if I do it like this, or maybe leave out one of the elements. Oh, you sent a photo. Let's see. Gimme. Where'd it go? Okay, she's cute. And that's your princess? That is cute. Oh my god. She is too cute. Oh, was that your, is that your alien, Eden? That is a good start. Are you kidding? You could take, those little slits and stuff that you have on her and, have those be like ethereal, or like that the prism stuff that you have. That is gorgeous. Let's see. You can tell I draw lions on the regular. And then he can be made cuter. You're welcome. You did a great job. It's funny. We look at things, we look at our work and go, "Oh my God, this looks like doo-doo," but that might inspire somebody else. It's insane. There we go. We'll have the mane tapered down with crystals, amethyst crystals. So it'll be like purple around in the mane, and then it'll be what do you call it? Going to white instead of gold, or whatever the color of the lion is. And just have the crystals just be the mane. And if I can find like a kawaii eyes, I can take these out. Let's see, and just make them round. I'm sorry, this looks like crap, but you kind of get the gist of what we kind of did in school. This was definitely a crazy way of creating a brand new character, but I guarantee it, you will never see another lion amethyst creature. So one of the things I was trying to do was make maybe a my own random generator of you know, just maybe make about 100, no, not 100, let's see, maybe like 6, pick out 6, and then, you know, 6 of everything, and then use a dice and let the dice determine you know, where you're going to go with it, you know, and then that can be one of the ways to pick out your creature. Okay, I'm just making it look ugly. But yeah, and maybe he's a flying lion with a squash body. or let's see. Let me see if I can make him really cute. Let's see. Let me see. Cute lion. And that's one of the things I do is I'll look for, like, say I want to make a cute lion. I'm going to look for other cute lions that are out there and see what I can give or take into it. So one of the ones that I think is, oh my God, that's so wicked cute. Let me try this. What I would do is I would take aspects from different ones and then and just make it my own. So we have the head. We'll give him the squash body. It'll be like that. And I forget that squash can also be I think in a pumpkin type shape. But for this, we'll do kind of the similar thing, where his tail would be like a crystal of some sort, the amethyst. And I found one where it had like crystals sticking up, and white, and that would be the purple part. And then on the bottom, it was kind of like a rough and jagged look on the very bottom. Okay. And then I want to give him, let's see, I want to make this part bigger. So he's going to be more head than anything. So he's all head right here. This is my squash shape. And squash is not a bad shape. Oh, that's a good idea too. Sometimes I would go on, like I said, Pinterest. I would go to pixellovely.com. Let me type that in. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's like it's a site where you can draw, pixellovely.com, where you can draw figures of people. There's like a whole bunch of photographs. You can choose nude photos. You can choose, you know, safe for work photos type of thing. But you can time yourself, or you can just what I did is I saved my favorite poses, but I wasn't ready to draw them. And one of those days when I had nothing to draw, I would go into that and I'd see which ones I liked and I would start drawing them. There we go. He's looking cute already. Oh my god, oh my god. This time I gave him feet. Gonna be a fat lion, little fat lion. Let's see. We'll have this part be the other leg. And then I'm gonna do amethyst all the way around his head here. These will all be purple. They all have to be different shapes, but I still want to keep that diamond shape for the lion, and then his little ears. Actually, we'll have his head tilt a little bit. We'll give him his ears, and I'm kind of using about 3 or 4 different images that I found, and just kind of merging them into one. Just taking some ideas from others, like this one. Oh, he's going to be a sparkly little lion. I'm not looking at the amethyst picture, but I'm kind of going by memory that crystals kind of have weird shapes. Some of them are jagged, they're cut off. And so like if you have an artist block, Definitely check out Pixel Lovely and see if it still pops up. I'm giving you links to stuff that may not even exist anymore. Let's see. Yeah, let's see, love. There it is. Artist.pixellovely.com. Oh, it didn't pop up. Why didn't it pop up? Let's see. Let me just do a search on Pixel Lovely. Let's see. Oh, that's not it. Let's see. Practice tools for artists, figure study. There it is. There's one called lineofaction.com. Let's see. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Well, it doesn't look like it exists anymore. It was pretty awesome. Let's see if I can find it. They might have moved it to... Let's see. Yeah, it's gone now. There were a bunch of... Let's see, get drawing. Oh, here it is. Okay. They've changed their name to Line of Action. So let me copy this. Go back. Line of Action. I gotta remember to bookmark this. Yep, I do that too. Yes, my favorite ones. But this site is one of those sites, you just go to it, you go ahead and scroll down to get to drawing after you select whatever you want. Oh, Census Stock, yep. Any one of those sites is pretty dang good. So like if you just need to practice on your figure drawing or anything like that, I recommend that site. Speed drawing, you know, things like that. I definitely recommend Pixel Lovely. It's helped me a lot, especially when I was trying to get through my my 30-day what is that called? Sketchbook challenge. I would find a picture there that kind of spoke to me, and I would draw it, and that would be an entry. I was like, yay! Okay, let's see. So, what makes things cute? Eyes spread across. Little bitty nose. And itty bitty mouth. And maybe some eye shines. Let's see, and I want these to look different from everybody else. They also move these lower on the face. Let's see, I can bring that up. Let's see. Okay, he looks wall-eyed. Let's see. And there's our amethyst. What is it called? Our amethyst lion. Here, let me outline him so we can see him a little bit better. We'll bring it down a little bit. Big smile. Put his ear right here. His ear right here. Oh, it's been a while that since I've had those. There have been times when I would jump up and it's like, oh my god, I gotta draw this. But that's a great idea. Well, it's kind of like you came up with it, woman. That's the thing. Just uncommon items. And that's one of the other things that I do is I use dissimilar stuff. What do you call it? Just coming up with things that have nothing and no business being together. Chocolate in your peanut butter, you know, things like that, and just come up with all kinds of crazy stuff. Things that you've never seen before. I can imagine that if he shook his mane, that it would make this tinkle tinkle sound. You know, really cute tinkle tinkle sound. And these could be like a little race of creatures that you have in your story. You know, maybe they might help you out, maybe they might not. You know, and they could be great sidekicks. Let's see. Just try to keep the weird prisms and stuff like that in here. And he'd be purple. He'd be like a cute little purple lion with jewels and stuff like that on him. Just sparkles. Thanks. Tell your twin your twin is awesome. Is and seizures are no excuse for slacking on your drawings. So, just saying. All right. So once this dries, I can start to color it. But yeah, this is just a little rough, and it can be cleaned up. It's simple enough to be animated, and you know, it could be a nice little sidekick for your group, or somebody super annoying that won't leave you guys alone. You know, rar, are you food? Grr. Rar. But yeah, you can have a lot of fun with these. And I don't know if you've ever seen, who is that person again? They're on the tip of my tongue. Oh, this is driving me nuts. Okay. But I get a lot of cutesy faces from this other YouTuber. Let's see if I can find the person. I'll know the name when I see it. Pick Candle. P-I-C Candle. And Pick Candle's awesome. And if you ever want to have cutesy faces and stuff like that, that's the person to go look at. Let's see. And you know what? Oh yeah. I'm gonna take one of these poses from Pixel Lovely, or rather lineofaction.com, and let's see. I'm gonna draw the next character. Let's see, quick poses. I just was there. Okay, I don't want any 30 seconds or anything like that. Let me take 10 minutes. Okay, get drawing. Okay, not that guy. Not those girls. Ooh, that might work. Let's see, how about... But I want them to look heroic. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Okay, so grr, rar. Okay, so this is squash, amethyst, and lion. So that's not a bad idea. If you and your twin get together and one of you comes up with, or actually just come up with like a whole bunch of different vegetables, a whole bunch of different metals and crystals and creatures, you can populate your city, I'm sorry, your forests, your wildlife, using those 3 type items, 3 or more. And they can be cute. I mean, it would suck to be getting killed by something cute, but you know, if it moves your story along and things like that, all the better. And I'm going to do something strange. I think I'm going to color in the line a little bit. Maybe not. But yeah, using I don't know if it'll come up if you can see it pretty good. I've got some crayons next to me. I always have crayons next to me. Let's see if anybody needs to be now amethyst was a bit of purple and let's see. And I was looking for a generator that would do kind of like people, kind of not unlike what we did the other day, where it gave us colors of hair and things like that. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so let me look at an amethyst. I see this light purple and hints of pink-ish, and more of like a lighter purple. Okay, so I got those two. Let me see if I got. Okay, just throw the box around, Kim. Okay, let's see if I've got a lighter purple in here, or purple-ish color. I have a 24 pack of crayons here. It's a weird thing to touch or run to, but oh my gosh, the stuff I've been able to do with crayons, it's insane. And I want the white. Okay, so with these three colors, I'm going to go ahead and do this amethyst thing here. Let me get my... Okay, it's going to get a little annoying in here. I'm going to use my heat gun to melt the crayons. Okay, and then let's see, rawr. Okay, so looking at this one block of amethyst, let's see, down in this neck of the woods, it's light to white. So let me throw some white down first. Whenever you throw white down, it lightens up whatever you're going for. So I'm going to go ahead and toss some of that in here. And just, okay, I do have a piece of cardboard underneath. But I can't wait to hop on this next one. Let's see. There we go. Making sure that this is in the camera. Okay, so from down here, and let's see, should it go to dark? We'll have the patches where a lion usually has dark. I'm going to put purple there, but let's see. And then I'm going to use a, yeah, that's not really pink, but I'm going to try to use this anyway. And this needs to be sharpened. Okay, it's going to be hints of pink, so let's see. No worries, Amaris. You'll be able to catch the rest of the stream later. I'm glad that you joined me. You're always a hoot to talk to and bounce ideas off of. I truly appreciate you. So take it easy, get some rest, and just catch the last bit. And I'll probably do a speed drawing to speed this up. So night night. It's way past my bedtime too. And usually I start to get tired around 8:30, which is nuts. Alright, so from where I am right now, alright girl, take it easy. And thanks for showing me your art. It was gorgeous. Okay, this is the closest thing I'm going to get to purple. It is blue violet. So I'm just going to toss a little bit on here. I'm going to vary how much pressure I put down on this. If it's behind, I'm going to probably make that darker. And if it's in front, it'll, you know, probably be a little bit lighter. And then on this part, I'm going to do like a slight gradient. There we go. And where a lion would be Or it'd be dark for the lion. I'll probably put a little bit here. Because I'm trying to stick with this amethyst thing here. Now this, I haven't done crayons on this mixed media paper before, so this is kind of new for me. I'm going to try it and see how it works. And I'm going to go over all of this really lightly. We'll make this part dark. And then underneath here, this is an amethyst lion, and we're gonna call him Squashy. Why not? Alright, so one of the crayon techniques that I've found that works out really well, before you start heating up the crayon, lay it on there thick. That way you have something to move. Let's see, make it dark here. I need my picture of the lion for an idea here. Okay, so like around the muzzle area was darker, but we'll still leave it light, kind of like the top there. And then real lion, let's see, it's darker at the ends here. Now with this, you don't have to be perfect. You can get away with being kind of messy. You don't have to have a perfect hand on this. You do have to wipe away some of the mess that a crayon makes. But when you start to heat it up, it's going to be da-bong. Okay, alright. Let's see, it's still not enough, but I can always add more. Alright, I'm going to throw a little bit of, let's see, I think I'll throw a little bit more purple here. And I'm going to mix that with white to lighten that up a bit. Yeah, before I started heating up crayons, before I started doing that, I hated crayons. Oh my god, I hated them with a passion. They never did what I wanted them to do. And if you've seen any of my videos where I'm using the crayon, it's, I'm in love with it now. And I'll show you why, because the results, they pretty much speak for themselves. It's just like gorgeous. And crayons are so vibrant that you can really get away with some really cool stuff. So I'm just going to keep coloring a little bit more. And what you need are your crayons, a blending stub, and like this, and then something to heat up the crayon, like a hot air gun, like what I've got here. This is like about 11 bucks. Or, and let's see, Cowboys fan, welcome to the channel. Let's see, They just subscribed. Also Queen, if I did welcome you before, but if you're not watching, cool, you know, but if you are, cool. But I got a hot air gun. This is 11 bucks. But also a hair dryer works just as well. Okay, so what I do, I usually pile on the crayon on here because I really want it to move. And I'm just going to throw some more on here. Okay, it's going to get loud, so I apologize. So brace yourselves, turn your sound down for a second. Here it comes. Okay, a few bursts is all it takes to warm the crayons up and get them moving. And what it does is it helps you get into those cracks. Before, you know, crayon, when you look at it, it has, you can see the white of the paper on top. Unless you pressed hard, you know, you just couldn't really do anything with it. But when you heat it up, it melts the wax and it allows you to get some really nice gradients. Now on this, this paper is really rough, so it's going to take a couple more shots with this. With some of my coloring, and actually this works the best with, what's it called, with smoother paper. Okay. Okay. Okay, sorry about the ears, folks. And the thing about crayons is that they layer. So like, say this purple isn't what I wanted, and you can see me doing this sort of thing on a, what is it called? I made a mistake on a Supergirl coloring. Her shorts part was supposed to be red, but I had accidentally put it in blue, and I was like, oh crap. So what I did is I went over it with white. I went over it with white and was able to layer the colors on there. I would go red, add some white, melt the crayon, and then go back, you know, over and over again until the whole thing was like a deep dark red. It was a nice save. Okay, yeah, with this kind of paper, this is what is this paper called? Mixed media paper. It's a lot rougher than newsprint, like regular coloring books. Excuse me, words are hard on Sunday. And I usually use a lot smoother. The paper's a lot smoother. But if you still can't get it to do what you want, you just do it in layers. So like this, I want this to come down to a very light purple to almost white. I've kind of got a nice little gradient action going on right here. And what it is just pretty much filling in the white portions of the, of the paper. It's just filling in the paper. If you watch my low-key coloring with crayons, you'll see that I was able to have the wax so well melted that I was able to blend it really super well. and it was almost like paint. It blended so well. And that was on newsprint. And newsprint is some of the crappiest paper that you can come across. But it takes it takes the crayons really well though. Yeah, this probably doesn't look like crystals anymore, but that's okay. It's a start. Alrighty. I'm probably not going to spend too much time on this. I want to get to coloring Superman. I just wanted to experiment on this paper. This character right here, if you're just tuning in, was designed using, let's see, 3 elements: an animal, a mineral, and a vegetable. And it's a great technique if you are ever in need of a brand new character that no one's ever seen before. And you're trying to populate your world full of strange and exotic animals. It's a great technique to try. Let's see. I'm going to use a little bit of black. Usually I use the opposite color on the coloring wheel, the color wheel. So like I'm using kind of like a purplish color. I would use maybe like directly across. So either a green or a lighter green to yellow to make this a little darker. So let me do that right now. I'm going to use yellow and see if that helps bring this part forward and make it a little bit darker. And I'm only doing that because, like, with the lion around this edge is kind of darker than the rest of the fur. Okay, and I need the purple again. Oh, just black. And I don't know what I do with my purple. Okay. Blue. This is purple. This is violet purple. Let's see, the other one I had was, I think, blue violet. And if you are going to use a mixed media paper, make sure that you put either heat the paper up first so that the crayons will glide across and get into the tooth of the paper, or lay it on really super thick like I'm doing right here. Let's see, and go from there. Let's see. I bet I'll find that crayon later. Oh, it drives me nuts. Let's see. Okay, here's the blue violet. Okay, and I'm just going to go over it one more time. And I can melt this. Hold on to your ears, folks. Oh, I found it. And I'll just rub it on in. And usually it only takes a few seconds to melt the crayons. About 20 seconds, maybe less. As your heating tool gets hotter, the more you use it, the less time that you have to spend heating up your crayons. Okay, and I'm actually throwing some pressure on here. Usually I don't have to do that. A lot of the times I go ahead and use baby oil. I coat my paper with baby oil to make that glide, make the pencils glide across that, or the crayons glide. And what it does is it pretty much just sits on top and of the tooth of the paper. And it's a little slicker. It just gives it a different surface, and it also makes the paper transparent. So like if you wanted to put something underneath it, you would be able to with baby oil. Okay, all right. I am getting kind of tired. Yeah, this technique works a lot better on smoother paper. Yeah, this mixed media paper is making me work it. It's making me work for it. Let's see. This one's blue violet, and this one is violet purple. I'm going to use a little bit of that here. And maybe give a little bit of pink in the cheeks just to make it cute. I'm going to throw a little bit of white on there to lighten it up. Okay. Move some of that out of the way. I don't have my little brush that I usually use to move. Okay, so I'm going to warm this up. And I'm going to throw a little bit of crayon on there while it's warm. I'm going to let it cool a little bit. Let me throw some of this pink down here. I think I've lost my amethyst. It's no longer amethyst. Okay, I think my pink has become a little bit overwhelming, so I'm going to use a little bit of this blue violet and go over it. The colors are pretty rich. Looking at this, I'll give them a pink nose. Why not? Throw a little bit more pink on there. Right there. Maybe a little bit of white. Maybe I can get them to become a little bit of a gradient. I don't know. The longer I'm staying up past my bedtime, the worse things are getting. Now I'm just coloring it really super gently. Except in this area. And I'm just going to bring some of the colors down. It just has this weird look to it. Anyway, let me see. Let me throw a little bit of purple on here. Now, one of the things that you can also do is melt the wax directly onto the picture. So you just hold your crayon over the picture. Let it warm up the crayon. Crayon's about to drip. Right before it drips, go ahead and lay that down there. And this helps when you're trying to make gradients and you just can't seem to get it any darker. Or say you want to use white over it, like you wanted to put a highlight on, and you went over your area where you wanted the highlight. You can melt the white on there and get that highlight in there. And this should still move. All it is just a little bit extra crayon thrown on there. There we go. And I think I want to throw a little bit of white on the side there. So I'm going to throw that on there. Doing the same thing. Right before it starts to really drip, lay it on there. And if it's still not light enough for you, just do it again until you get to the color that you want, or the amount of crayon that you want on your paper. But it's also another way of skinning the cat, rather. Okay, so I am kind of spent. Okay, so I'm gonna just do around the edges here. I think I lost my kawaii-ness. Kawaii-ness. All right. Anyway. Ooh. Also, okay, so I'm gonna take a break. Let's see. And I'd like to thank you for watching. I'm gonna turn in for the night myself. I'm way past my bedtime. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I think the next thing I'm going to be working on is finishing up that Behold Beauty color page, and then also I want to do a crayon picture of Superman. I want to do one of Superman with baby oil coated, and then I want to do another one of another character without the baby oil, just to see if there's any real difference or anything really to this this sort of thing. And so you can also see some of my techniques on how I color some of these characters. Alright, so have a great one. Again, thank you for watching. For the 2 subscribers I had gotten, thank you for subscribing, and I'll hope to catch you guys in the next video. Again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.